Welcome to the loud and often wallet-draining world of concert economics. I'm your host, the great and powerful and strikingly handsome Dr. OMEB. I have a PhD in business administration and marketing management, and as your melodic marketer, I'm here to break down the business behind the music. Have you ever wondered why your bank account cries every time you buy concert tickets? Well, you're not alone. Today, we're going to investigate the topic of high ticket prices with a touch of wisdom from Megadeth's frontman, Dave Mustaine. He's been stirring the pot recently with his take on high ticket prices. We'll also peek into Godsmack having to cancel their shows in South America due to poor ticket sales. Lastly, I'll break down what is happening with the business stuff, supply and demand, and explain price elasticity. Let's get to it. Do you remember the good old days when concert tickets were just a few bucks and you could see your favorite band without breaking the bank? Well, those days are long gone. Once upon a time, ticket prices were modest, and tours were more about the music than the moolah, because they were funded by CD sales. But as the years rolled by, the music industry evolved, or mutated, depending on your look at it. Now, touring is the major revenue generator for artists, and with that shift, ticket prices have increased significantly over the years. These days, going to a concert can feel like an investment and not just in your musical happiness. We've seen everything from VIP packages to Golden Circle tickets, making us wonder, is this a concert or a luxury cruise? Oh, wait, we've got those too. So let's talk about it more. Dave Mustaine of Megadeth shed some light on why your wallet feels lighter at the mention of concert tickets.
But people don't realize, especially I don't, how expensive it is to go on tour. And you said a non-show day, so a day where you're not performing, just the act of being, you said the term sitting still, like not even doing a show somewhere, it's about $50,000 a day. Is that accurate?
Pretty close, yeah, it's pretty close. You have each individual, and whether they're working or not working, they get paid on a per day basis, a per diem. For us, it's a lot of people. We have a light man, a sound man, a monitor man. Then you go onto the deck. We've got a bunch of people up there. You've got a drum tech, a guitar tech, a bass and guitar tech, another monitor guy. And then there's people backstage. There's the drivers, the bus drivers, the truck drivers, the caterers, all that stuff. And then there's all the hotels, all the money to get the hotel rooms for all these people. And then you got to feed them, right? So the cost just keeps going up and up and up. And, a lot of people, they look at the ticket price and they think, man, I'm not paying $75 to go see these guys. And I'm sad to say that even if you had a choice in the matter, it's kind of what it is nowadays. If you want to go see a live band, because you just can't get from point A to point B anymore without spending a lot of money.
It ain't cheap to tour. From crew salaries to costs of travel and accommodation, going to a concert isn't just the band rocking on stage. They've got a whole caravan of people who make the magic happen. And guess what? They all need to be paid, they need to be housed, and they need to be transported. No wonder concert ticket prices are moving faster than a guitar solo by Michelangelo Badio. Meanwhile, Godsmack is facing the reality of this. They had to cancel their South American tour. Why? Not enough tickets were sold. It's a classic case of financial reality biting back. It seems like a no-win situation. Fans can't afford tickets, and bands can't tour without enough ticket sales. You could say the industry is stuck between a rock concert and a hard place. So let's talk about the business side of things. In the concert world, supply and demand are the headliners. Supply, that's the number of tickets available. Demand, that's how badly fans want them. When your favorite band announces a tour, demand skyrockets, but there's only so many seats in a venue. High demand, limited supply, and boom, ticket prices go up. But it's not just about popularity. Economic conditions play a part too. Then you've got the scalpers and resellers, but that's a topic for another video. If fans are feeling the pinch in their pockets, even the hottest ticket can turn cold. So when your bank balance is crying over those pricey tickets, remember, it's all about supply and demand. Now, let's consider price elasticity. Price elasticity comes in when we look at how people react to these prices changing. If fans are willing to pay any price to see their favorite band, we say the demand is inelastic. The price goes up, but the demand stays strong. But if a slight price increase causes fans to lose interest, that's elastic demand. In the concert scene, factors like economic conditions and the band's popularity can influence this elasticity. In short, the concert tickets are a delicate balance between how many tickets are available, how much fans want them, and how price changes affect the whole equation. So, how can musicians adapt to fight this no-win scenario? One thought, dynamic pricing for concert tickets, kind of like airlines, can be a game changer. It's a strategy where ticket prices aren't fixed but fluctuate based on factors like demand, time remaining until the event, and seat location. This means ticket prices could decrease to attract more ticket buyers or increase as the concert date approaches and demand spikes. It's a flexible approach that can help both maximize revenue for artists and provide more affordable options to fans at different times. It does seem that there has been some experimentation with dynamic pricing as implemented by Ticketmaster. This adjusts ticket prices in real time based on supply and demand. While this can potentially offer more affordable options early on, there's criticism from fans that it primarily leads to increased prices during high demand periods like pre-sales. So even this idea is difficult in finding a pricing strategy that balances fairness for consumers with financial viability for artists and promoters. Another thing that could be driving down ticket sales, YouTube. There is an abundance of high-quality concert footage available for free, but it's a double-edged sword. It's fantastic for exposure and fan engagement. It might be affecting live concert attendance. Bands, record labels, and promoters might consider managing what content is allowed on these platforms and being more strategic about it. With the amount of full-length free concerts online and the availability of big screen TVs with large sound systems at home, it makes the concert-going experience less exclusive. Limiting the amount of full-length concert footage available online could make attending live shows more exclusive and appealing, driving up ticket sales while still leveraging YouTube for promotion and fan connection. On the other hand, artists exploring streaming and VR concerts can offer fans a digital immersive experience. This approach can reach a global audience without the costs of traditional touring. However, we've got to consider this from the artist's perspective. For many musicians, me included, the energy and reaction of a live audience are what drives your performance. This dynamic is really hard to replicate in a virtual space. While streaming and VR offer new avenues and accessibility, they lack the tangible, electrifying atmosphere of a live crowd that often fuels a performer's energy and passion and is really the main draw of a concert experience. Ultimately, musicians may have to shift away from massive arena concerts to more intimate, exclusive events, where artists can charge higher prices for a more personalized experience. This could mean smaller venues, limited tickets, and unique performances that create a sense of exclusivity and connection. These smaller events could offer fans something different from the traditional concert experience, like closer interaction with the artist, specialized set lists, or unique venues, which adds to the value that justifies the higher cost of the ticket. This approach could provide a more sustainable model for artists, balancing their financial needs with a memorable experience for fans. However, this doesn't address the issue of the unemployment line for so many of those employees of these bands. So what are your thoughts? Have you stopped going to concerts because of high prices, or are you content watching free live footage online? Let's discuss it in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and join the conversation on how the music industry can innovate in these changing and challenging times. I'm Dr. OMEB. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time on The Melodic Marketer.